So hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a very incredible DevOps tool that helps you to deploy your application effortless. Means you can deploy your application in a very easier way. You can monitor it. You don't have to worry about scaling. You don't have to worry about like how you deploy each and every module. It will just automatically deploy it. So the name of the platform is Kuberns, and it's a AI co-pilot for your deployment process. So what exactly is Kuberns? So Kuberns is a cloud platform, just like you have heard about AWS, Azure and other tools, but it's more interesting. It's a way of deploying your application in a modern way. So you don't have to worry about it. You just connect your GitHub account and you just deploy it. Select the branch and just deploy it. And what problem they are solving? So what exactly is Kuberns? Kuberns DevOps tool that makes cloud deployment effortless, and Kubernetes is a perfect solution. With just one click, you can manage your entire cloud infrastructure while focusing on building products and growing your business at a scale. So let's talk about the problem areas. What problem areas Kubernetes is solving? Then we will see a short demo that how easy you can deploy your application on Kubernetes. Okay. So the problem with the existing cloud platform like AWS, Azure, and a couple you can say cloud platform that have some lot of problems. They have complex configuration. So if you are a developer who don't have understanding about cloud and infrastructure, so it's a very kind of a complicated configuration. So you have to create a lot of IAM rules and permissions are there. Then you have to maintain a lot of things, and which is like very high costly. If you have deployed your application in the past, you just understand how cost, what's the exactly cost of these platforms. So Kubernetes is a way of managing your cost, managing your complex configuration. You just don't have to worry about this. And then next issue is all about scaling. So Kubernetes takes care of scaling and everything. You have to manually deploy each and every application until you have created your own CI/CD pipeline. So all these things Kubernetes already provide, and debugging and monitoring is one of the very challenging way when you deploy your application in these sort of cloud platform. So all these problems Kubernetes is going to solve it. Okay, so now let me show you the platform, how you can go on it and how you can deploy it. So you just go on Google and just type Kuberns, and this is the first website that you will get, like kuberns.com, and you just click on it. Okay, now what you have to do is, it's a totally free platform for now. You can, it's a model like pay as you go. As you increase your services, you just have to pay about that. So but deployment is free for the basic version thing. So let me deploy it. So you just go and just deploy, click on this button, deploy for free, and you will just log in into an account. You can log in with Google or GitHub. So you just have to click on this new project button, and it will ask for a project name. What project name you want to give it? So let's say my project name is, let's say I'm going to deploy a Django application. So just type Django blog. Okay, and now you can select it's a front end or it's a backend service. I just click on the backend service and just create on project. Okay, now your project is created. You just have to, if you have already logged in with your GitHub account, so it will already say connected. Otherwise, if you have logged in with the Google, then you can log in with your GitHub account as well. Okay, so now you just select the repository, what you have, which repository you have to want. So let's say I'm gonna deploy my repo, which is this one, YouTube, this one. Okay, and you just select the branch, whatever, let's say you have multiple branches, it will automatically fetch it and it will show it. Okay, now you have to name the service name. Let's say I want to name my service as blog app, whatever name you want to put it, and you can select the region. Let's say you want to, if you are targeting Indian customer, you can choose Mumbai. If you're if you want to host your application outside of India, you can just select that US. Okay, now you just have to select a template. Right now Kubernetes support 4 things: Node.js, Flask, Laravel and Django. I'm gonna select Django and just click on connect database if you want to connect the database. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm using SQLite, so I don't have to connect any sort of database. You can just directly click on setup env variable. Okay, now let's say your project has multiple env variable. You can create all those variable one by one. So let's say I have a variable that is called as Flora. Okay, and and this is my key that I'm gonna paste it. So if you have like multiple env variable like db, or if you have other like env variable, you can just create it and just save it. Okay, I'm gonna save it, and now I'm gonna click on complete setup. Okay, so once this is done, it's showing like app is getting ready, so it's gonna take like some time to configure everything, and now it's gonna start the deployment process. You can see like your backend service has been created successfully. Now build config is loading. Okay, so till then, like if you have any support, if you want like some sort of support, if you have any doubt, you can just click on the support button, and 24/7 all the support from Kubernetes is available. You can just click or create your tickets by clicking on like add ticket button. Once you do that, just submit your form and a ticket will be created, then Kuberns team will connect you. Okay, now let's just wait for few minutes until our build is config or it's loading. We just have to wait on it. Okay, other than that, Kuberns also provide like monitoring service. If you want like monitor your application, you can just use some other databases like Postgres also it supports. So a lot of things are available in Kuberns, and it's really amazing. If you want to like try it, you just try it on a free way. Free tier is also available. You can use your credits free tier that will help you to like deploy and test your application, then you can easily go on it. Okay, so it will take little time because build config is loading, so let's wait for few seconds or few minutes. Now you can see like all these everything is done now. So now let's say you want to like execute a command before like build your application build is success. So there's a command like pre-build script, but if you want to like deploy run any script that is after you can say your build is done, then you can type it over here. So let's say I want to type like some command, let's say python manage.py make migration. So I'm gonna add it. Then I want to add one more command, that is python manage.py migrate. So whenever like I push any changes, first it should run this command python manage.py make migration, python manage.py migrate, then it will automatically do it. So it will automatically once the deployment is completed, it will automatically execute these two commands. So if you want to like execute these two commands before the building process, then you can mention it here, otherwise you can mention it here. Then you have to select the root directory. It's like my project is in the current directory, so I don't have to worry about this. You just have to click on this environment, then I just click on the save and finish. Once you hit this save and finish, you can see like build history, and you can just see the build logs. So it's like gonna take little time until the deployment is completed. And if you have any error, you can definitely see all your logs or whatever like issues if you have, if your build is failed. Otherwise, if your build is successful, then you can see we can say you will get the URL. Through this URL, you can directly check your application, you can use your application. So build, it says like in progress, so it's gonna take little time, and let's wait for it. Let's see. And here also you can see everything like how much memory your application is taking, how much RAM is taking, the response time, and everything that you want to monitor it, you can just monitor it. Okay, how much RAM is the usage, what's the throughput of your APIs, everything you can manage it. Okay, so it's taking little time. That's like it's a big project, so it's taking little time. Otherwise it's a very small project and it can do very easily. Okay, like I'm telling in this particular video, you can just click on this documentation, so you can see the documentation, everything is mentioned over here also. Whatever like I'm gonna tell you, everything is like mentioned here. Okay, so if you like stuck anywhere, you can just go on to this particular documentation and can just see it. So you can see like our build is success now. So if I go on click on build logs, here I can see all the logs. Okay, so you can see like how you deploy your Django application. First you install your requirement.txt, and then it builds the wheel, and everything is now done. Once your application is deployed, you can just click on this open button, and it will you can see the existing project that you have done. So my project, I think it's working. If I go on sign up, I can, let's say, so username is already taken. Let's say I type something else, so it should work, it will work. Okay, so now you can see your application. I'm able to like add the blog, everything is possible. So this is how like you can use Kuberns. And also here you can see like 22% of 22.4% RAM usage, 50.9% internet storage usage, everything is available here. So I think this was a very short video how you can deploy your application on Kubernetes. It's very interesting. You do give it a shot and you will really enjoy it. So thank you for watching this video. Meet you in the next video. Goodbye and really thank you.